Alright, here we are at the Bear Creek Redwoods Open Space Preserve of Los Gatos. It's a little ways up the mountain here. Before we start going up, we're going to check out a little parking lot, pond area, and the Alma College, which I haven't been here since they reopened that. Old Jesuit school. This whole property used to be owned by different, I guess, wealthy families for the last couple hundred years until the Jesuits took it over. And then after they left, it just kind of rotted here for several decades. Lots of graffiti, and they recently restored it. Time to check it out. You see a lot of building remains and little structures and stuff if you go up the mountain too. And there's the foundation. Huh. I purposely decided to come up here on a misty morning too. Wanted to make it a little more dramatic. Okay, the dormitory foundation was built in 1934. This is neat. I've only seen this through a fence. Here we got the library from 1949. Now it's just a library of grass and dirt. You can actually hear the creek down here. It's a pretty sweet spot if you wanted to do some religious college work, I guess. These planter boxes or pots are cool. Huh. Yeah, I remember seeing pictures online. There's just graffiti all over the outside and inside of these. Remains of a shrine. Wow. Excavated in 1909 for the reservoir. Harry Tevis. So that was the original owner of this land. Ooh, I like the outer wall, looking out into the forest. I'd live here. Huh. From rec room to a place of prayer. Cool remnants of the fountain. Oh, the Floods used to own this before the Tevis family did. Well, there was a mansion here. Only the carport has survived. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm stoked the grass is turning green again with the rain. It's the first hike of the year. What is it, January 10th? 9th? January 9th. First hike of the year I've filmed. I was actually at whatchamacallit, Clear Creek on New Year's. The little short one, Clear Creek State Park. Wow. It's like a straight up parking structure just in the middle of the freaking forest. That's weird. Looks like they're doing some gardening. This is a trip. Huh. I want to get in there. And if you can drop down into a little tunnel opening. What's this way? That's cool. Doing some lattice work. I guess there's a swimming pool here called the Roman Plunge. Or is this the Serene Lily Pond? There's both. Okay. Wonder if they're going to expand any trails out in this direction. If that's owned by somebody else. Huh. That was neat. And do a little bit of snooping here. A decent amount of water in the creek. Weird. I wish there's some surviving graffiti. What's this? Huh. Freaking cement slab. Yeah, the parking structure is still such a trip. I don't know why. It's very just misplaced. Down there you can see more kind of foundations and walls of sorts. I wonder if they fell down the cliff. Kind of like this, it's like urban nature exploration. Alright, enough of this. Let's get to the pond and then up into the actual forest. There's a rainbow. Yeah, we're gonna make our way up through there and then you start heading up under the Madrone Knoll, wrap back down through some old growth redwoods, cut through the creek, see some meadows. A lot of people here right now, I wonder why. Anyways, it's a nice little pond. During other times of the year, you can see a lot of turtles hanging out on logs. There's also a little old shrine over here too on the other side of the pond. Got some mallards in there. Really digging this nice little sprinkle. Here's that old little praying shrine area. And here we go. Gonna do about 8 mile, maybe 9 mile loop here. We'll stop off at the old building ruins that probably only less than a mile up this hill actually. Nice healthy amount of moss. Gives you that nice gloomy day awesome vibe. Yeah, so scattered throughout here, there's actually some little bits of bricks and chunks of wood and other little signs of human life. And then up on the hill on the left here, we get to the actual ruins of a building. They've cleared out a good amount of land down there. Making it a little more fireproof. Through the clouds and fog here. Loma Prieta. Montreyer and all those. Here's the start of some ruins. Nice little barbecue area. What do you think? Grill some meats here still. Little fence. But very awkward palm trees that people learned to plant back in the day. I think a lot of it's been covered since the last time I was here. Yeah, this whole area where it's all flat had more visible foundation. Looks like they've been covering it up with wood chips and soil. Let me catch my breath. Oh, over here as well. Here we go, some deer friends munching on some periwinkle flowers. I love the wet redwood needle kind of trail we got going here. Beefy Douglas firs. Let's head off trail and check out this little clearing they have over here. Looks very tranquil with this grove next to it. Huh. I like it. It's like a nice old camping spot. All this new growth of redwoods. Trippy. Wow, they've done a fantastic job getting rid of all the undergrowth and all buildup. I believe this preserve's only been around for about 5 years now. Maybe less. I forget when I was last here, last January. It's right before I started making videos, I believe. Another neat clearing in the fork here. I'm gonna cut right. Getting some Sleepy Hollow vibes. You know, if they did a connecting trail, you could probably get to Castle Rock from here. Yeah, we'll be coming up that about an hour and a half or so. Gotta love raindrops on leaves in the forest. So dang peaceful. Look at all these snowberries making their way up this hill here. Intertwined with the blackberries. Can't eat snowberries though. Also, how is my battery draining so quick on these batteries? It's also pretty wild how bay trees can just fall over and then stay alive and all their branches act like new trees coming out. Just about halfway up now. Still quite the little drizzle we got going on. Nice little grove right there. And this rain's starting to pick up. I thought it was just gonna be foggy when I looked up at the mountains. I should have checked the weather. Got enough Gore-Tex to survive. Ooh. Be a nice little detour of a crossing. Also a quality way to break an ankle or leg. Yeah, I'm dry dad do that. Forgot you got this little switchback drop before you head back up again. Oh well. I always like me little fingers of creeks heading down into little crevasses. You can hear the little trinkle. And the GoPro Pro screen shows such a like magenta hue. Apparently I keep forgetting to turn this off fully. We're almost to the fork in the road that brings us to the Madrone Knoll, aka Bear Creek summit. Always like this monstrous dude. Beefy. Alright, here we go. A little less than a mile to the summit. And then about 3.5 miles back down to the parking lot. But we're gonna go through the other direction where there's more of like a open hillside meadow. You wrap down towards the creek, across the bridge through the Redwoods. Pretty neat. Wow, they cleared all this up too. Nice little fern hillside. What's up, Fern? Banana slug. Like this lone little manzanita guy right here. I seriously cannot stress how different this place looks. It's so cleared out. This winter gloom atmosphere is just making this place so cool right now. Freaking sweet. What kind of vines are these? Everywhere. Ooh, getting dense and dark in here. That gives off some spookier vibes. So I swear all these little closed off routes that were once cleared out more lead to the roads. It's funny, this whole open space is actually surrounded by roads. Public ones. First time I was here, I took a nice little rest on this rock. Sun was hitting it in such a perfect way, it was just glowing. I was being a total nature dork on that one. And made it to the top. The knoll. Get a little loop around the knoll here. And let's make our way back down. Alright, here we go. Wrapping around the other side of the loop here. 2.6 miles to the parking lot. As a young lad, some childhood buddies and I would go to Bear Creek paintball, which is then Los Gatos Pursuit paintball. And now it's just nothing, but those are the days. Can't hear the name Bear Creek without thinking of that place. And I think the last time I went was maybe 2012. I don't think it lasted past 2015 though, to my knowledge. Here's another life cycle of the Buckeye tree sprouting out here. Trying to find some soil to dig into. Saw a lot of this at Clear Lake as well. Usually get a nice view of the Santa Cruz Mountains right there. This here actually kind of makes me feel like I'm up here, Humboldt, Eureka. There's a pretty sweet Airbnb owned by Tom and Tom in Trinidad, California. Highly recommend. There's that bridge. But yeah, it's like right on the creek dropping down towards the beach. They got like a terraced off, pretty, I don't know, shaded, more water required garden. There you go, 36 tons can cross this. Yeah, I like this bridge. Here we go. Yeah, this area is so open. I really want to know if they cleared it out for anything back in the day. 100 years ago or something. 140. Maybe there's some structures up there. I don't know. Bunch of newer oaks. Hear frogs croaking in the distance. I was just gonna say this is usually where we spot deer. There they are. What's up, buddies? Wow, this green popped up fast. Thank you, rain. I live in a little cottage right here. In fact, I swear there's something up in there. Looks like we had a big old mudslide here. I wonder if that was last year's storms. Ooh, look at these weird little fungi creations. They almost look like plastic or orange peels. Trippy. Do not know the name of those. Here we go, we got some old guys here. Really wish I could go back in time and see the old growth forest here before they logged them all. Alright, we're back at that main fork. What is it? 1.2 miles to the parking lot. Unless I see something cool. That'll be it for now. Like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. My whole 30 to 120 viewers. Hey.